Hey Cancers, this is your November 2020 reading. So we're going to be doing an energy and a love reading, starting off with that energy reading and moving into the love reading. Overall energy in your life right now, Cancer, is moon energy, which makes a lot of sense because you are ruled by the moon. So surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and to reassure you that peace of mind is possible. This moon energy card is reminding you that things come and things go. Sometimes we have these moments of really high vibrations, and sometimes we have these moments of low vibrations. If you're feeling confused right now and you're not really understanding the challenges that you're facing right now, you're not really understanding the season that you're currently in, this card is saying to surrender to the natural ebb and flow in life. Surrender to the natural coming and going of things. Surrender to the ups and the downs that life kind of throws at you. You will find this peace of mind once you kind of just remember that at some point everything was going to turn around and work itself out. At some point you're going to understand why everything had to play out the way that it did for you, Cancer. So don't get too wrapped up in trying to understand everything right now. Just kind of, like I said, surrender to what is, which is the natural flow of life. Sometimes things come, sometimes things go. Sometimes we have those highs and sometimes we have lows. So as you surrender to it and stop, really worrying yourself over things that are outside of your control, you will find a lot more peace of mind in this month of November. All right, then we have the Nine of Inspiration. This card right here is talking about you having dealt with a lot of challenges. You have been dealing with a lot of different obstacles. No matter how hard you try, it may feel as if you never can catch that break that you're looking for. But you're almost done with this cycle. You're almost done going through this negative these negative cycles, it seems like you have maybe negative karma or something. Like no matter how hard you try, you still keep running into these roadblocks on the way towards your goals. But Cancer, you are needing to kind of just keep on pushing, not give up. You know, that's the only way that you will fail is if you actually quit. So keep going, keep pushing, and see yourself through to the end. And then we have the Ten of Emotions. And this Ten of Emotions card is about connecting with people. It's about creating a family, creating a home, creating stability. This Ten of Emotions is really about getting everything. It's almost like getting everything that you want, everything that you worked for. Like I said, you're creating this family, this really close-knit community. You may find yourself spending a lot of time with your family, or you are the Cancer, so you do like to spend time at home. But you may find this month of November that you are becoming a lot more closer to your family. Or just in general, finding a group of people that sing the same song as you, dance the same dance as you, are on that same beat, on the same type of time as you. At Cancer, right now, you're really needing that support system. And then we have the Queen of Inspiration, Sagittarius energy. And the Queen of Inspiration talks about your creativity and your passions and your drive and your ambition to make something happen. You're very inspired. You are very eager to get something done, Cancer. And like I said, you have that divine creative nature. You're very passionate. You are very imaginative. Your inspiration is kind of really out there, and you're needing to really hold on to that inspiration, hold on to that ambition, because that's what's going to get you down the road. That's what's going to get you to that finish line. And in the process, you will find a community of people, I feel like, who share the same passion as you. Then we have the Queen of Emotions. This Queen of Emotions is really about you taking yourself from a dark place, taking yourself up from, building your emotions back up, allowing yourself to feel all of your emotions once again, rather than hiding them, rather than trying to mask them. Cancers tend to feel very deeply, but they really try to hide the way that they feel. They try to hide that they are as wounded as they are. So you may find that you are paying attention to your sensitivity this month in November. You're being very cautious with your energy. While you are very empathetic, while you do care for everybody around you, you are realizing that you take on too much of other people's negative energy. You're taking on too much energetic baggage, and that was really weighing you down. It was really making it hard for you to complete your own goals. It was making it harder for you to care about yourself, or to give yourself that love and that care that you need, so that you can be there for other people. So now in the month of November, Cancer, you are realizing that while you can still be empathetic, while you can still care for people, you still have to create those healthy and sacred energetic boundaries, so that you're not taking on energetic baggage from other people. And with that Queen of Emotions, you're getting that in order. You are understanding, what's healthy for you and what's not. You're learning how, like I said, to create that safe space so that you don't take on too much energy. You know that you are someone who can take on way too much, way more than you need to, and it's time for you to stop letting everybody else's problems be your problems. All right, then we have the Awakening. This Awakening card is really about you forgiving yourself. So as you forgive yourself for everything that has happened, for all the mistakes that you have made, Cancer, in the month of November, you're going to be awakening to your true self. You're going to be awakening to see how beautiful your soul and your spirit truly is. You'll be, like I said, you'll be forgiving yourself for mistakes. You'll be forgiving other people for the things that they have done to you, the wrongs that have happened. And you're going to move forward with a lot of passion. You're going to be connecting with people who are truly meant for you, because you are no longer cursing yourself. Like, you're no longer putting yourself down. You're uplifting your mind. You're uplifting your thinking in regards to how you see you. So you're realizing everything that has happened that has happened up to this point, Cancer, in your life, whatever it is, whatever challenges you have been facing, whatever obstacles you've had to make it through, it was all for your highest good. It was all meant to get you to this place right here, right now, where you, like I said, it all makes sense to you. It all comes together, and it all correlates with one another. Every single thing that has happened for a specific reason, and you need to be appreciative of the things that you've been through, appreciative of what you've been able to overcome and what you've been able to accomplish, because you've been able to accomplish a lot. They're not in materials. You are independent. People are seeing your success. People are loving what they're seeing, Cancer. You are putting yourself out there, and it is noticed, okay? People notice the hard work that you've been diligently putting in to get to your goal. So you are pushing very, very hard. I think ending the month of October, you were definitely going through some hardships. You were definitely trying to just kind of keep it going and keep it pushing, not trying to give up. And because you kept the faith, and because you kept going, because you made sure that you held on to your creativity, made sure that you held on to your inspiration and your drive and your ambition, you are seeing wealth, you are seeing abundance, you are seeing joy come into your life, a reason for you to dance and smile. And other people are noticing it as well. Other people see that you have overcome the adversity that was put before you. You are definitely winning this month in November, energy wise. All right, so now for your love reading, overall energy, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. In reverse, so somebody is denying the need for separation, or somebody is denying the need for some sort of an ending to take place. But when you do that, and when you don't allow certain things to come to an end in your life, you ultimately block your opportunity for your blessings to come in. By holding on to past negative energy and not moving forward and just going with the flow and surrendering to what is, you hold yourself back, and you need to hold yourself accountable for doing so. And then we have heart-to-heart conversations. So you want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. You may be hesitant or reluctant to do this because, again, like I said, the sign of Cancer doesn't really like to express themselves so much, even though they feel very, very deeply. And it's because why they're because they are so sensitive, Cancer. You're a sensitive bunch of people. But even though you guys are really sensitive, you guys also, can really put up a mask to try and protect yourself from that vulnerability that happens when you let people get too close. So you may be not wanting to have this heart-to-heart conversation, not wanting to show that more sensitive side. And then we have getting to know each other for your person's energy. So this can go a couple different ways. So you may be ending something with someone, finally realizing that it's time for a situation in your life to come to an end. Time for you to have this heart-to-heart conversation with them and truly express yourself. And as you're ending something with one person, you may be beginning something with another. There may be some new energy coming in. There may be somebody that you're getting to know a little bit better. Or you may have just started to get to know the person that you were with, and you're now realizing that there's some type of a heart-to-heart conversation that you need to have. All right, Cancer. And all right, so then we have the Nine of Swords. You definitely have some worries and some fears in regards to this conversation, in regards to what it is that you feel you need to say. You kind of want to keep it to yourself. You kind of just want things to work itself out, but things may just end up may end up worse if you don't come out and let them know what's going on or how you feel. And then we have the Eight of Cups. So you're definitely thinking about, I think your worries is that this conversation may lead you to need to walk away from this situation. If you are still dealing with some sort of a breakup, or maybe possibly you had this heart-to-heart conversation already and you're realizing that it's time for you to walk away from this negative energy, or walk away from whatever it was that has been causing you, like I said, like all of this this heavy thinking. And the heavy thinking really comes around at night, like when you're about to go to sleep. You find yourself really heavily thinking about this situation, thinking about this person, thinking about what's happened, and thinking about, you know, what may have got you guys to this point here. Like, you know, your mind is just really racing with a lot of different scenarios at once. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This person may have rejected your offer, and that could be kind of like you may have offered them love, and they may have rejected you in one way or another. But then we have the Justice card, Libra energy. It was for your highest good. Whatever it was, whatever the rejection was, it does seem like you may have found your justice in the end, found your balance and your harmony. Maybe this person needed to reject you so that you can meet someone else that you're now getting to know. And this person may come in and bring you a lot of justice, a lot of peace, and will show you exactly why it didn't work out with the other person in the first place. And now, this could also be applied to a friendship. So there may be a friendship in your life, Cancer, that is ending, and it may be a really hard ending for you. But you are realizing that as you get to know this person more, that is some sort of a heart-to-heart conversation you may need to have, where you express that, you know, you're just having these feelings that this friendship just really isn't working out for you. You may not want to have this heart-to-heart conversation with them, but it looks like it's in your best interest to let some tie towards someone in your life. It is in your best interest to possibly let that tie go so that you can allow other energy to come in. All right. This also could be talking about just an aspect of your relationship, some sort of heart-to-heart conversation that you need to have with your person. Now that you're getting to know them a little bit more, for some reason, maybe you guys' relationship has become a little bit deeper. And as you get to know them a little bit more, you're realizing that there is something that you need to speak up about. There's something that's been on your mind, but you're a little fearful that they're going to reject whatever it is that you have to say, and it's going to cause some issues in the relationship. But with that Justice card, I do feel like everything is going to work itself out, and everything will be just fine and okay. So don't worry about whatever it is that's on your mind, Cancer. Just be open and honest, and you know that is the best. Honesty is the best policy. All right, now your guidance and advice from your angels is ask your angels. So whatever it is that you're worried about and fearful of, pray on it and be open to the messages you received this month. And we also have forgiveness. So it looks like there's some sort of forgiveness that will be taking place this month of November, Cancer. You may be forgiving someone, or someone may be forgiving you. This forgiveness, if you are forgiving someone else, that forgiveness is going to help you to release any anger or resentment or heavy feelings on your heart. So it is in your best interest to forgive. All right, well, Cancer, that was your November 2020 reading. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I do appreciate you for taking the time.